Good morning. Nobody cares. This is the week 26 update. And I mean, I'm dressed for work, so what can I say? Try to keep this short and sweet, and it's not going to be short and sweet, but we always try, right? Okay, so still in the same plateau area of that 215 for my weight. However, I did start using a new app. I think it's called ZozoFit. And what it does is it's a body scanning app and it is completely free. You can upgrade to the premium version for some additional perks and benefits and things you can do. I will not be doing that because I don't like spending money on things that I don't absolutely need. I still do it, but I don't like doing it. That being said, what's really cool though is it does a full 360 body scan, and you can also partner it with your health apps, your Fitbit, or I guess it's Google Health now, and things of that nature. So it actually monitors all that information across the board and plugs that in to be able to give you more information and more stats. I can see results from that just over the course of the week that I've been using it. You basically do one scan a week, which is fine because I'm used to doing one way and one measurement a week so that I don't overwhelm myself with information or put myself into a spiral. I was only able to get 2 days at the actual gym last week. However, I did do a lot of outside activity Thursday, Friday. So I was able to burn a bunch of calories that way, just working outside and getting stuff done. And then I did go to the water park over the weekend, and we did a lot. So it's Monday, and I'm tired. Very tired, very tired. So let's see. With the ZozoFit app, I've been doing the scanning. I did do my way of measuring today. Last week I did receive, or my measuring I did last week, I actually finally got a body measuring tape. So you wrap it around, you hook it in, and it cinches up, right? So it actually keeps the tension the same every single time. Which is going to make tracking measurements and stuff so much easier. Or at least, not necessarily easier, but a lot harder to fudge and less stressful doing it because I know that it will be this pretty similar each time. Also with the ZozoFit app, it will give me those measurements as well. And so obviously my measurements are going to be a little off from what I was manually doing prior to that. But honestly, they're not off by much. So I'm not mad about it. And it does look like I'm pulling in here waistline and under bust a little more than I really thought I was. And I can see that with the scanning app. So not mad. This week is a short week. Obviously, we've got 4th of July coming up this Saturday. So work is going to be crazy this week. I am really going to try for 3 days at the gym. However, I also have stuff that needs to get done at the house before I head out for our 4th of July plans this weekend. So it's going to be tough, but I'm going to do it. That being said, yeah, had a busy weekend. Food consumption was ick. Whatever I ate yesterday, I had some dim sum for lunch, and I think I might have accidentally had shrimp dumplings, and seafood doesn't really like my body too much. So, something didn't agree, and I have had kind of an upset tummy. Not like straight up upset, but I mean, bubble guts, okay? I've had bubble guts, all right? I've been very uncomfortable. Not to the point like where I'm bedridden or I'm stuck or I'm just uncomfortable, and it's not fun. So that being said, here I am, still existing, still living, still thriving, I guess. Yeah, the water park was a lot of fun. We did a lot. It was the weather was really nice. As far as, let's go with some mental health updates today. I did have a massive anxiety attack this weekend at the water park, brought on by an incident that happened when I was very young. I'd say probably 4 or 5 years old, probably 5 years old around that time. And I did not realize that was going to impact me so greatly 36 years later. But yeah, that was not fun. Otherwise, I kind of feel like I'm at a mental standstill in a lot of things with a lot of people and situations, and it's like, bleh. But all you can do is keep on moving, right? We've got like I said, 4th of July plans, and then I'm going to be going to the beach with my in-laws soon, with my kiddo and my nieces, my nibblins, all the nibblins, niece and nephews. But yeah, it's summer. We're doing our best to have a good time and have a fun time and do great things. Health, fitness, wellness, getting better this week. I'm getting back to my meal replacement shakes. So I do the Fairlife. I like Fairlife. They are my favorites. I've tried the Nuris. I'm not a huge fan of them. They remind me of Yoo-hoo, texture-wise, like chocolate water. Doesn't matter what flavor it is. They still remind me of the Yoo-hoos, and never been a fan of the Yoo-hoos. I like the Fairlifes because they remind me more of a kind of melted milkshake. They're comfortable to drink. They're not chalky. They don't leave a weird aftertaste. They don't leave funny things in my mouth. So I'm going to stick with those. They're not cheap, but I'll stick with those for now. That being said, also, I forgot to take my gummies this morning. Surprise, right? Freaking surprise. So I am still taking the gummy for hair health, and this weekend my hair got pretty, again, water park, right? But it still feels really nice. Doesn't look real great right now, but it feels nice. And also the cortisol gummies, been taking those still. And honestly, I feel like they're probably doing something. Again, it's only been a couple of weeks at this point, so we're going to keep on going. Again, week 4 is when I'm really going to start dissecting what those are doing and what it means, right? And how I'm feeling with them. That being said, I really got to work better on my actual food intake, about what I'm actually eating. Not so much of how much I'm eating, because I don't eat huge quantities anymore. I've gotten better with portion control. I need to be better with what I physically am eating to help with that weight gain. And I really should start doing a little more cardio and a little bit of at-home workout stuff. It's just really hard just because I don't like to be perceived when I do solo workouts. And my husband likes to perceive me when I do solo workouts. So it's not comfortable. It'd be one thing if he was trying to join me. He's not. He just wants to watch. And no. If I wanted to be watched, I would live stream it. And you know what's not going to happen? That. That being said, yeah, that's it for me today. We're still in a good spot. We're not amazing, but we're not regressing. So if we're not regressing, we're progressing. And that's where I like to try to keep it with the silver lining and the optimism, right? So thanks for joining. Sorry, there's like literally no skin to see today, no cleavage whatsoever. This is a cute dress though. But that being said,